Hello, my friends. I am so glad to be with you this afternoon. I've had a little frustrating hour where I was going round and round in circles trying to work something out in Facebook, and I'm I'm extremely grateful to my friend Monique Strathen who just answered my message and I don't know why I didn't think of doing it the way she suggested it. But anyway, I think I'm going to be good now. But you know how sometimes you get caught up in what you're doing and you think, why is this not working? Anyway, I've got a clue now. So this afternoon, I don't know what Alan and I are doing exactly, but I do know that I'm hungry now. He's out downtown. He's out running with some clients this afternoon. He wasn't sure what time he would get home. So I thought to myself, it might be nice to just make a banana bread. Hello, Sharon. So I'm going to make a banana bread just to go in my breakfast maker. And although the recipe says one banana, I have lots of bananas and I don't want them to all get wasted, which they won't because I'll put them in my freezer. But I thought before I have to do that, I'm going to make a banana bread in my breakfast maker because it is so simple and I love to show you the recipe. So what I'm going to use first of all is my wonderful supersonic extra chef and extra chopper. And at the moment I have the blade in, but once I've chopped my bananas, I'm going to swap the blade out and put in my beater. So that's a pretty good way to you should make it in the pasta maker. No, because you know what would happen, Sharon? If I made it in the pasta maker, we'd have so much and I would end up eating it. So that's another reason why I only ever make cakes and desserts in the breakfast maker because it limits how much I can eat. Okay, because both Alan and I, especially Alan, he has a sweet tooth, but I do occasionally too. And sometimes the only way to stop yourself eating it is not making it. Okay, so let me look up my recipe. I did actually print the recipe out this time. So I've got my banana. I need half a cup of flour, third of a cup of sugar, 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay, let me go and get those ingredients from my pantry. Okay, so I have my sugar and my flour, and I also need some raisins and some baking soda. Raisins, yes, and no. I think this is raisins and baking soda, and I need an egg and some mayonnaise. Okay, so I think I'm pretty set now. You don't see the jar. No, you're right, Ingrid. I was just thinking that. I need to get the jar in position. So that means that all you guys have to, it will be Nat. It will definitely be good. So thank you for joining us today. So what you all have to do now is make another comment because then you'll see your heads go into the jar. Look at that. We'll put the jar there and then we can see some heads going into the jar. So thank you for reminding me, Ingrid. So, yeah, there goes the first head. I don't know. Oh, it's Ingrid. She put her own head in there. Okay, now we're going to make the rest of this banana bread. Now the thing is that Alan bought me this little tiny jar. I said to him, how long do you think that'll be going to last? And he says, yeah, but we don't eat mayonnaise. And I said, oh, we do. We just don't eat it by itself. I said, I use it dressings. Often I'll put it in. So we'll see how long that lasts. You like that, do you, Nat? It's good, isn't it? Okay, so now I need to get my cups and my half cup and everything, which is just here. So here is my half cup of flour. So now I'm just basically going to put everything in here. Well, actually, you know, I might actually mix the egg and the mayonnaise in first, and then we'll add in the dry ingredients. Because what I do find is when I'm using my Extra Chef, that I like to make sure all the liquid ingredients are mixed first, because otherwise sometimes what happens is we end up getting a lot of powders on the bottom. Okay, so I think I need 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. So, hi Linda, good to see you today. So Wendy, don't forget to say hello again so your head goes into the pot. Will you be able to share? You know what, Nat? I don't share the recipes here, but I have a VIP group. My link is just above in the comments. And I do know that the banana bread recipe is in my VIP group. And all you have to do is click on the media at the top of the page. Then there's an album. And when you click on the album, you'll be able to find the banana bread recipe. Okay, so I've now got my mayonnaise, my egg, my bananas. So we're going to mix those all up together. Hi, Jamel. Good to see you, love. Okay, I have one person who's a Facebook user, which means that you need to go to the little connection above, and you should see connect here, because that will give BeLive, which is the platform I'm using to do this live, permission to print your name. So if you would go there, that would be great. And then your name can go in the pot. Because if you're just a Facebook user, it doesn't recognize you, and so it won't put your head in the pot. I like to see lots of heads in the pot. Okay. Easy that was to mix. So that's my egg, my mayonnaise, and my banana. Now I'm going to add in my flour. So half a cup of flour. Let me put the lid back on here so it doesn't go everywhere. I need 1/3 of a cup. Here we go, 1/3 of a cup of sugar. And you know, hello Jacqueline, when you have a lot of modular mates like me, and you have, like, you can't see it now, but if you look behind me, that's my walk-in pantry, and it has a lot of modular mates in. But when you're equipped with modular mates, you always have ingredients to make cakes, to make granola bars, to make lots of things. Because you know that you can find your ingredients easily, and 2, you know that they're always fresh. You see your face in the pot? Excellent. Yes, the supersonic chopper is amazing, isn't it? So there's my 1/3 of a cup of sugar. Now, probably you could substitute that sugar for honey, maple syrup, whatever you want, but I'm just sticking to the recipe that is there. Now I need a teaspoon. Well, it says half a teaspoon, but I actually put in extra banana, so I'm going to put in a little bit more than half a teaspoon, a little bit of salt, and then we'll mix this together. Okay, so I'm going to use my 1/8 of a teaspoon because that is officially a pinch of salt. And that's what the recipe says, a pinch of salt. So there's my 1/8 teaspoon going in. And actually, I've got half a teaspoon. Kelly, what are you doing? Kelly's investigating the pantry. And I'm going to put a little bit more than half a teaspoon in of my baking soda. So let's mix this all up together now. You see, you saw him in the pantry. You know what? We're calling him the ugly dog at the moment because we took him to the groomers yesterday. And you know, like if you've got a dog like mine, it has a lot of hair. And so depending on how the groom difference. And when let me just mix this and I'll tell you the rest of the story. Okay, this is looking good. I'll just get the powder off the top here. Don't close the door. No, otherwise I'll lock him in. And he's been locked in before because what he does is, you know, if he disappears around the corner because it's a walk-in, I don't see him, I shut the door. And then later I hear these plaintive woofs coming from the door. Anyway, so I took him to the groomer yesterday, and he's only been to this groomer once before. But last time I took him, I actually took a photo and I said to the groomer, this is how I like him to be cut. And, you know, he's a Shih Tzu. And so I don't like it when they cut Shih Tzus and Shih Tzus with long ears. So I always show the photo and I say, I like my Shih Tzu to have short ears, right? Like a terrier. And so I had taken this photo last time. She took a photo of it. When I was there yesterday, I said, do you remember how I like him to be done? She says, yep, yeah, I have all the information. It's all written up. So I thought, great. What happens? We arrived there and he's got horrible Shih Tzu ears. And and Alan and I sort of looked at each other, and I know it's my fault because I should have checked that she really understood. And so now we just keep calling Killy our little ugly dog. And Alan says, we should take him back and get the ears redone. I said, I don't want to traumatize him again. Poor guy, he's just, and it's okay. It's just us. We're just fussy. So we just got Killy. He's got Shih Tzu ears at the moment. So next time, in about 6 to 8 weeks, when I take him again, I'll make sure that he has the right ears. Okay, look at that, guys. Such an easy mix. Let me get my breakfast maker. I should say, let me get one of my breakfast makers. Hang on. Killy is trying to incentivize the whole of the neighborhood to bark. I just need to tell him to shush. Killy, no barking. That's enough. Come on, here we come. So So I think he thinks he's the leader of the pack. He still looks quite cute, yes, but he's not, he doesn't look how we want him to look. You're absolutely right, Wendy. And he's still just the same demanding little puppy that wants you to play with him all the time. So, okay, so let's put this in. And of course, both the breakfast maker and the supersonic chef are part of our deluxe kit at Tupperware. Our Power Chef costs 107, not Power Chef, our Supersonic costs 107 by itself. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the raisins in. Never mind, I'll just add them and they'll sync. It costs 107 by itself, and the breakfast maker costs 44. So put those two together, guys. 107 and 44, that's 153. The delivery charge on $153 at Tupperware is $18.99. So if I do the math quickly, that's $171.99. That's before tax. And our kit, including these two items, and another 12 items, is only $179. So if you like a good bargain, you will get $370 off when you join Tupperware with the deluxe kit. So if you have any thoughts about doing that, please click on the link above, enroll, and I'll be really happy to welcome you. But most of my ladies, and Jamil, it's about time you rejoined Tupperware, love. But most of the people on this afternoon have already joined Tupperware. And I would love it if you guys who have joined Tupperware already, if you could write in the comments one reason why you joined Tupperware. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, girls. I'm just going to sprinkle my raisins on the top here because, of course, they're going to sink in. And if they don't, we'll have a nice layer of raisins on the bottom when I turn it out upside down. So this is good. You can use choc chips if you like choc chips. Okay, so let me put this into the microwave. I'm actually not going to put the lid on. I'm going to cook it in the microwave. Now, what is it? Usually about 6 minutes. Let me try 5 minutes without the lid. Okay, and I'm going to use 80% power. And I do want to say that you can late. Oh no, I've got my I maybe I've gone a bit. Oh, as well. Hello, Julie. Hopefully, guys, you're back. I know I keep losing my connection. I don't know why. I never used to, But now supposedly Alan has upgraded the internet, but now it seems to happen more often. Anyway, I'm going to get him to have a look at that. So as I was saying, tonight I have plans to do a game in my VIP group. So if you're not part of the VIP group, please join. And I am going to try and do a game. At the moment, it's just me and Wendy. So if nobody else joins, Wendy, we might defer it and do it another night. But let's see. So you have until 8 o'clock to decide if you would like to join in that game. Okay, so nobody wrote in the comments why they joined Tupperware. So I would love for all the people that are watching who are already Tupperware reps to write in the comments one reason why they joined Tupperware. Was it because you got a deal on the kit? Was it because you get a deal every time you buy Tupperware? Was it because you want to make money? What was the reason that you originally said, okay, I'm going to join? Okay, Sherry Lynch, there she is. She says for the fridge smarts. Okay, the fridge smarts are always a great deal. And, you know, it's May next month. And in June, usually, I don't know for sure, but usually in June, what happens? We get a great big special on fridge smarts. Okay, Julie, you wanted to eat more at home, so you wanted to learn how to cook. I love that. And of course, you can't eat more at home if you don't have vegetables or meat in the freezer or a pantry. You don't have to have a pantry as big as mine, guys, but you need to have food there. You joined for saving. And every time when you're a member of Tupperware, every time you make an order, automatically 25% off. Well, sometimes you get up to 70% off the regular price. Yep, Sherry Lynn, so you join future purchases. And that is probably one of the most common reasons that people join Tupperware. You realize I'm just keeping you talking here so that we can see, we can have a look at the banana bread when it's done. Let me see how much longer it has. Okay, it hasn't got much longer, 40 seconds. Christine, hello. It's so nice to see you. So yes, it's a great deal, isn't it? So joining Tupperware at the moment, you have two options. Look, I'm going to show my pretty picture. You have two options. Hang on, I got to move the heads out the way. So you can join and get the basic kit, which is $193 of Tupperware for $59. That's 73% off. Or you can get the $549 for $179, and that's 67% off. But with the deluxe kit, which is the one we were talking about earlier, you save $370. Who would like to save $370? I would. If somebody told me, oh, if you buy this, you can save $370 and the total price is only $179. That's really good. I mean, sometimes you can save $370 on a fridge, but you're still going to have to pay $2,000 to get it, right? So it really is amazing. The sample in May is amazing. Yes, with the, well, and the Explorers are actually 50% off at the moment. Plus, as a Tupperware member, you get an extra 25%. That makes it 62.5% off, which is amazing. Let's have a look at the banana bread. Oh. Okay, so it's not quite cooked of 5 minutes, but you can see how it's shaping up. So I'm going to put it back in and heat it a bit more. So I'm going to put it on for another minute, and then it's probably going to be done. Is the deal. This is what we call the deluxe kit, and if you want to see the basic kit in more detail, there it is. And what is in it for you if you join this month, you actually have this. Look, if you join this month and you put in an order of $119, you then have a choice of either a set of fridge mats or a set of vent and serves for only $29. So it really is a great way of joining. We join knowing we have the backup, and that's really nice of you, Jamil. But it's not just me. We have lots and lots of great directors who are giving trainings every week and helping you be able to do your business. Okay, so my banana bread is still a little bit soft in the middle, but that's okay because it's actually much firmer than it was. So what I'm going to do is turn it upside down. Now, usually, can you see that it's coming away from the sides here? When it comes away from the sides, that's usually a good indication that it's done. But we may find a little bit of softness in the bottom. Oh, Alan's just come in the door, so he's pretty happy. He comes in the door to the smell of banana bread. So I will put a photo of this out afterwards so you can see what it's like upside down. Now we are, yes, it's full to the top. That's, I don't put on my lid because you don't need to for this. But I am going to do a draw, guys, because I've got my, look at you, look at all your heads here. I've got all your heads here, so we're going to do a draw now. Who is going to be the winner today? Okay, Sharon, it's you today. So how do you be how are you a winner? What you do is you claim from me your $100 surprise Tupperware pack for only $40. And you just need to let me know by email if you would like to take that, and I can make sure that it goes in your next package. So that's it, folks. As I said, if you want to join me for my game tonight, go into my VIP group and click on ask for a card. And otherwise, I'll be trying to be more organized next week and get the information out earlier. So have a great evening, everybody. I really appreciate you hanging out with me while I do my cooking. So take care. Bye for now.